Old Kanye is always going to be the best Kanye. Fight your mama. Old Kanye West. Thanks to Kanye's workout plan. Favorite workout plan. Is that a buzz? I miss the old Kanye. We still love you, Ye. We still praying for you. Y'all better be praying for Kanye. He is a black man that needs help. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's good in the afternoon? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, congratulations, whatever it is to you, whatever that means to you. How are you feeling? Are we in a good headspace today? That was a really long greeting. It's Parker. Let's get started. Hey, okay, so today I want to discuss prequels, sequels, and the presidential debate. I like the way that sounds. It just rolls off the tongue. Prequels, sequels, and the presidential debate. I love it. We ain't even got to where we finna go yet, but we gonna go there because that's what we're here for. Prequels, let's get into that. Barry Jenkins, the director of the film Moonlight, and If Beale Street Could Talk, Moonlight being one of my all-time favorite movies. Chiron, I love that character. Barry Jenkins is directing the Lion King prequel. You heard that absolutely correct. I'm sorry. I just think about, Barry Jenkins is this artistic, visual individual, and I am inspired by his work. This ain't it though. The Lion King, the original Lion King, was perfect by itself. They had some little cute spin-offs, some other cartoon stuff. Timon and Pumbaa had their own TV show on Disney for a little while. That was all well and good. That was all that needed to happen. It didn't need to go beyond the cartoons. Come in 2019, and Lion King is this huge production of what is it called? Sci-fi animation. CGI animation. CGI animation to make the animals look real, which kind of defeats the purpose of them talking because they don't look like talking cartoon characters. They look like talking animals, which is kind of creepy. And then this one went really wrong because it was like these animals, we're supposed to see them singing and dancing, and it doesn't look right. So why would Disney think it's a good idea to make another movie like that? I don't know. But this movie is supposed to be about Mufasa and his backstory. Why do we want to see that? Who's interested in that? I'm not. I don't know any. If you're trying to work on the millennial dollar, this isn't it. Because if I was a parent, I would have took my kid to see The Lion King because I know the story and I want them to be invested in the story. But I'm not going to take my kid that I don't have to The Lion King prequel because it's Mufasa, I love Mufasa, but I don't care to see his origin story. Give us something else, Disney. You have all that money and you're using it for old stuff. Another franchise that's making a comeback is the 90s cult classic film, The Craft. A movie about a coven of teenage witches. So Blumhouse Productions is reimagining, remaking, rebooting The Craft. And the trailer just came out. The trailer looks interesting. I won't say it looks bad. It doesn't look like something new. Well, I take it back. It does look like something new. But if you've already seen The Craft, then you know exactly what's going to happen. One of the girls gets jealous. Y'all, I don't care. Spoiler alert. I'm going to give you a spoiler alert if you haven't seen The Craft. One of the girls in the coven gets jealous because another girl, the new one that just came in, got super powerful. So one gets jealous and attacks her and gets all these bugs and and just goes completely crazy and gets locked up in an insane asylum. That's how it ends. So the one who's locked up in the insane asylum is the one who we see in the picture during the Craft, this new reboot, the trailer. They have a picture of Nancy. And so it was like, oh, okay, they're going to tie it in. Okay, that's cool. But again, do we really need a reimagining or a rehashing of the same story? If you're going to do it, this is what one Twitter user said. See, this is my issue. I'll get on Twitter and then I'll start looking at a whole bunch of other stuff and lose my place. But what I did do today, I took a good old screenshot, y'all. One Twitter user said, the new trailer for The Craft is cool, but I will forever be team. The sequel should have been the original 4 actresses / characters who are now in their 40s, and even cooler because adult women are interesting too. End quote. I freaking agree, man. I agree so hard because think about it. 40-year-old witches who have been going through this life and in 2020, like, and the same character, the same actresses, Neve Campbell, Rachel True, Robin Tooney, yes, I'm looking off the computer, Fairuza Balk, Fairuza, they're all apparently still living. They look like they look to be still healthy faces, so they look good for 40-something-year-old women. Even the characters that were as villains, Christine Taylor, the girl where her hair gets pulled out, that was such a great scene. Aha! Revenge! That's what the movie is about. The Craft is about revenge, and the original one was so fucking campy and cool and interesting. And so it's like, why are we having to do this? Hollywood, please find some other stories to tell. Oh my goodness. Please stop being so lazy. That's all. But I am going to watch it. It's going to be on Amazon Prime Video. So I am a Prime member. Jeff Bezos, you have my money. And I'm going to watch this movie. I still haven't watched The Boys on Amazon Prime, but the second season, I'm going to catch up on that when the season is done. I'm not doing this episode at a week at a time. What? We're in the world of binge watching. Why would you change up the game with this second season of The Boys? Give us all the episodes at one time. Anyway, so last but not least, this daggum presidential debate. I don't even know what to say. First, let's start off with the fact that that man paid $750 for his taxes. One year was $750. He's a damn millionaire, billionaire, and he paid $750 for his taxes while we're out here getting our taxes taken out of our check every freaking month, every year, and then at the end of the year we get a little $1,000-something, $2,000 if you're lucky, $3,000. I don't know how much people who are married or who have kids get paid at the end of the year with their taxes, because I think y'all get more money, which you deserve. You know, hey, single people, we ain't shit. Sorry. I'm a little bitter, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, the bitter's not okay, but single life is okay. Being single is okay. Being single is just fine, baby. Just fine, 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 fine. Whew. We're not gonna do that, right? So the presidential debate happened last night. It was a whole, I mean, for lack of a better term, it was a shit show. And y'all know exactly that's what it was. It was a mess. Poor, what's his name? What is the moderator's name? Chris Wallace of Fox News. The poor man, poor Chris Wallace. He can't even get a word in because these two cannot stop talking over each other. Well, most of it is the Apprentice host talking over Joe Biden, the old Vice President of the United States. The biggest thing for me was when the moderator asked the president flat out.
Okay.
But they don't want to accept the National Guard.
You have repeatedly criticized the vice president for not specifically calling out Antifa and other left-wing extremist groups. But are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and not add to the violence in a number of these cities, as we saw in Kenosha and as we've seen in Portland?
Sure,
are you
I'm
prepared
willing
to
do
specifically
that,
do it? Well, go ahead, sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything. I want to see peace.
Then do it, sir.
Say it. Do it. Say it.
Do you want to call him? What do you want to call him? Give me a name. Give me a
white
name.
Supremacists and
who would you like me to condemn?
White supremacists and right
Proud Boys. Stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what. Somebody's got to do something about Antifa and the left.
The answer was basically, boys, get ready. Hey, homie, get ready. Proud Boys. Proud Boys. The word proud, feeling deep pleasure or satisfaction as a result of one's own achievements, qualities, or possessions, or those of someone with whom one is closely associated. Or the second definition, having or showing a high or excessively high opinion of oneself or one's importance. That's what the word proud means. White supremacists, if they're boys, that's very scary. If we got little boys out here as white supremacists. They're men. Grown men, most of them, and women. This is a very disturbing statement by the President of the United States on national TV in the middle of a presidential debate. The truth is out, and now it's like this racial war that has been on the horizon, like all within 30 days of Kentucky declaring that Breonna Taylor's murderers are free and clear. All within 30 days of Chadwick Boseman. I mean, it's just like the black community, we don't get a chance to breathe. It's very challenging and difficult to keep being a positive influence or a positive person when there's so much stuff going on. There's 400 years of oppression for the whole black world. Black and brown world, but black folks for the majority. That's what we're talking about. Black people, we the ones who get it the worst. We've been getting it the worst. And now here today the President of the United States of America will not condemn white supremacists. Instead, it sounds like he's encouraging them. Stand down and stand by. Stand by for what? It's not what's gonna happen. And now it's like this other shoe is gonna drop at this election. We have to vote and you have to be safe. That's all I got to say. I hope you guys are doing well. And I hope you are finding your peace some way, somehow. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up in the like. Drop a comment. What do you think of these prequels, these sequels, and this whole situation with the presidential debate? I really want to see y'all's comments. So please drop a comment. I really, really want to read the comments. I respond to everyone. I engage with everybody. Please share the video if you think there's someone else who would benefit from watching and getting a laugh and getting a smile. And please, of course, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hit that notification bell. I hope to see you next time. Until then, peace, love, bye. Find my oh, this is so random, but a friend of mine gave me this. Thanks, Jemima. And it gives me so much joy. I even made a little song. Oh.